I ain't too good with this sort of stuff. To be quite honest with you, my little son, that I say little, is not at 10 now. He's pretty good at this, so he taught me how to do this. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is to let people know the awareness of not wearing helmets on push bikes and lights and protective gear, because I've gone through hell through not doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's millions of people out there that have actually survived and come through better than me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm borderline, and then sadly there's some people that have died, and that's horrible to think about, to be quite honest with you. So basically what I'm trying to do is, I'm just trying to, well, yeah, preach, if you want to call it like that. Yeah, I'm preaching, because I want people to know the awareness of not wearing helmets. And what I want to do is explain to people what it's like after an accident, how it changes people's lives through a silly thing. You know, it's hard. It's hard. So I can't explain it. You've got to. I mean, I won't wish it on anybody. I won't wish it on anybody. No, I won't wish it on anybody. I just want to explain to you what the actions are caused by through not doing it. And you know, at the end of the day, yeah, partly it was my fault and partly it wasn't, and I'll explain that. And people will either think I'm right or wrong. They can do what they want. I mean, at the end of the day, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. You know. So please, please, oh, please, if people are out there and they're going to see this on YouTube, please wear an helmet. Please. Let me just explain something to you now. I'm gonna go through what actually happened to me, and then people are gonna think, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna bleed and wear an helmet. Well, I hope so anyway. What's my life been since my accident? I could tell you. It's been hell. I've tried to kill myself twice. I've been through court, fighting for a child that made me ill. That proper made me like it. And it's hard. It's hard. I'm actually in the bed now where I had my first fit. Not this bed, different bed, believe it or not. I don't know if you all can remember what you was doing back in 1996, because I know what I was doing. I just, halfway through a year of doing butchering and slaughtering, a trade that I made my own. You know, I didn't like the slaughtering. It's pretty awful, that was. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. The following week was my 18th birthday. And this is what pisses me off. This is what gets me so angry. And I've had anger for God knows how many years. What? 17 years? And it's ruined me. It has, it's ruined me. And I've let it ruin me. Like I say, people that have accidents deal with it in different ways. And I've dealt with it badly. Very badly. (1996). Yeah. Let me explain. That weekend was awesome. The weekend before the Monday, before my accident, it was awesome. Yeah, the Saturday, well, if you can all remember back, it was the Tyson Holyfield first fight. Bloody hell, that was awesome. As I'm a big boxing fan, and we all know the result of that. On the Friday, now this is going to get me rolled up even more now, because I will never ever have faith in the police again. Ever. I don't care what anybody says. They're the biggest crooks going. I'm sorry, and people can say what they want. They can do what they want. I was riding my bike to work, right? Just normal, albeit my fault, I admit. I had no lights on my bike. I had no helmet on. Some goon of a policeman, bearing in mind this was 6:30 in the morning, some goon of a policeman pulled me over and told me to get on the road when nobody was about, and made me go on the road all the way to work. It was frosty, cold, anything could have happened. Well, it did on the Monday, but I'll get to that. And he made me go on the road. Now, what kind of policemen are like that? All it was a little footpath that was going on, and the bastard made me get on the fucking road. Will I ever have faith in the police again? Will I heck? Will I heck? Never. Now, like I say, I was a butcher and slaughterman. I worked for a company in a little village called Old Arley, called CH Rallies. Now, if anybody watches this, I am going to plug them, because they're the best butchers going. Best, cleanest, best butchers going. Old Arley. Beautiful place. Homemade pies, used to make them myself. Pucker. Anyway, as I was saying, I got to work that day, I got the Tyson Holyfield fight on Saturday. My job that day was to steam clean the slaughterhouse and muck out the pens, which I'd done, which would usually take about 2 hours, but to be quite fair, I slowed it down a bit because I just wanted the day to go zilch, so I could just get back home, get ready for the boxing on Saturday. So I did actually get a bit of a telling off for that. God love them. Yeah. So I got a bit of a telling off for that. I had a little bet with my mate on the fight. So I always knew that Holyfield were going to win. I knew it deep down, and I knew it. I just knew it anyway. So we had a little bit of a wager on that. And you know what happened? You know what happened? That same policeman followed me halfway home. Again. That same policeman. I can... Oh, mate. Does my head in. I dropped off at my mate's house like I usually do. Had a cup of coffee. My grandma, God love her, she had bought this bike for me. God rest her soul. She passed on now, like, you know. Which was one of the reasons why I did try and commit suicide. I love my grandma. Yeah, so that goon followed me halfway home again. Never have faith in the kids. Gets home that night. Me and my brother Mark had a bit of a argument over who was getting in the shower first, because he's actually married to the lady now, Sarah, my sister-in-law, Sarah. Lovely gal. Lovely gal. And yeah, she started going out, so we had a bit of an argument going in. Jumped in the shower, had my dinner that my mum made me, and I jumped into bed, expecting the night just chill out, like, you know. It's awesome bringing this back up because it's lovely memories. Lovely memories. One of the best Friday nights I've ever had. Tell you, far not. So yeah. I'll tell you what film was on that night that I put on my telly. It was Mannequin. And always remember it. Mannequin. That was on the telly. It was on Channel 4. And I was just getting into bed. Just lying there. When my friend walked through the door. My closest friend, my dearest friend. Love him to bits. Do anything for him. I'd die for him. Die for him. I will say that, I would die for him. Still good mates now. Was his best man at his wedding, actually. Yeah. Love him to bits. Love him to bits. They asked me whether I wanted to go down the pub for the night. For a drink. Yeah, I thought so that I'd go down. I'm going to have to stop recording in a minute because this is nearly up. So I'll quickly get into it and I'll carry on where I left off in the next video. Yeah. So basically I went down the pub with him, party on that night. I'll explain more in the next video.